Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I do chalk some up these days, don't I? You know, quite a few reviews. So today we're going to review this fella. From Lidl, £1.99. BBQ, it's BBQ Primitivo 2019 Italia. Now I presume it's a red wine, but one never knows, and you can't read the bloody writing. Okay, I can't read shit. 13%. You know, with the light shining down it, it's really, really awkward to read. But anyway, let's pour it out, see what the offering is. It's a Primitivo. I would have thought it'd be a red wine in a can. It's quite a nice, interesting concept. You're going out, you're in a I don't know, pub, restaurant, or even in a beer garden, and you just fancy a bit of your own stuff. You think, I'm not paying that price unless it's on me. Well, you know, sometimes you just fancy something different, and it's a red wine. There we go. Oh, bless you. There's more left. Well played, sir. Dark fruit, dark cherry flavours. Nice and fruity. Fruity, not fruity. Fruity. Ooh, bad at all. So next Wednesday, we've already got a celebration meal booked, and so straight after work next week, come home and head on up, and that celebration meal, couple of drinks, having a chat, and start to embrace the new life. And you know, I was thinking about things earlier. When I left Sainsbury's in 2015, I knew that the time had come for me to move on. I knew it. I had no regrets about leaving Sainsbury's. I missed all my friends. I do. You know, I had some great friends. Still got a lot of great friends from there. Most of my friends list on Facebook are from Sainsbury's. Great people. Tough environment to work in. Retail is tough, you know, mentally and physically. Unless you're a manager, you can walk around like a twat and do that all day. Then I went to Streetwise, which is part of Rushcliffe Borough Council. Had some good years there. The best years were around about 2016, when I took over greenhouses, and it was amazing. We really. And for the most part, me and the woman I work with, you know, Zoe, we had a great relationship, you know, working together. Both suffering with anxiety, but in a different way. And, you know, we used to go and do gardening with autistic people, severely autistic and then mildly autistic. And we'd go to schools doing projects, we'd do people's gardens, and because of the female and male dynamic, and obviously, and also me being an actual true gardener in the sense, you know, then because there are gardeners there, but yeah, like I've always says, just because you mow a grass and trim your hedge, you're not a gardener, you know, and a lot of people think they're gardeners because they can do this. Yeah, I can use a strimmer. I'm a gardener. No, you're not. You use a bow saw on a tree. Yeah, I'm a tree surgeon. No, you're not. You know, you change a plug. I'm an electrician. No, you're not. And, you know, go to college for 3 years to learn stuff. Got the experience. And some people just don't understand that when you tell them that. But, left there last year. And obviously I'd been looking for jobs for a while. I just wanted to I could see the road in front, and I looked and I thought, it's not good. This isn't going to end well in this particular job. And I thought, let's see what's out there. And when I left that job, I had massive anxiety about leaving. That I was doing the right decision. And massive anxiety when I got to the job I'm in at the moment. I was never 100%, like I was at Sainsbury's, I was 100% knew I was doing the right thing. I never was 100%. I've regretted most of this last year, because I left a job which was sometimes very difficult, but because of working with somebody who we had each other's backs, we did the work, but we had each other's backs, and we were good mates, and we could drinking and that, and I'm ready for going drinking again, you know, when they sort some fucking booze nights out. And then we look at today, in the job I'm in at the moment, and I had 2 interviews, got both jobs. They just weren't right for me. I knew it the minute I got to them jobs, that they just weren't right. And then now, looking at the job now, I know that I am 100% doing the right thing, not only for my sanity, but for my going back to, you know, what the job that I want to do, the job that I need to do for me, you know. And we're all the same, aren't we? You know, there's a job that meets what we love doing. We're all very different in this world, you know, and I need to be in a job, I don't know about everybody else, but I need to be in a job where I'm happy at what I'm doing, enjoy what I'm doing, I'm getting the best fulfilment out of it. It's not just putting money on the table, because any fucking job does that, you know. But yeah, and hopefully, fingers crossed, because you never 100% know, but I'm thinking it, and we'll see how it goes, I suppose. Yeah, back to this little fella, quite nice. I can understand why it's a barbecue one. I might have to do another red wine review later when I'm cooking some steaks on the barbie. I got the Big Daddy rump steak from Aldi, £5, and I've got the wife a nice fillet. She, bless her, you know, you in life, we all know when our partner is struggling, and she, as you know, she's been having sleepless nights, and I know that some of that is seeing me deteriorate over so many months to the stage where, you know, she's seen me. There was days where I took 3 days off work because I was in such a severely dark place, and I'm just lying on the settee, stressed to high heaven, can't move, and that's not the person I am. The person I am is somebody who can't fucking sit down because he's too busy pottering around doing something, and yeah. And you know, she's had a rough year, so now the time that I'm starting to get better, you know, and it will help her out as well. It's amazing how life not only impacts you if you're in a bad job, or you know, there's some things happening, but it impacts all the people around you, because everybody notices. Like my daughter, she suffers with anxiety and stress and that, and she's obviously watched me, and there's been issues at work, and she says, I want to go to your fucking workplace and sort them out. And my children are like that, you know, they'd go in and all guns blazing. And the good thing is, you know, when you can say, I've won. And I'm definitely at that stage where I've won. Did I pour the rest in? Oh, Jesus. Can't be letting wine go to waste. So what a nice red wine. very easy going. Primitivo, so a nice, you know, about £6 a bottle. Usually Primitivos are. So this being a third of a bottle, 250cl, not 25cls rather, 250ml. Yeah, it works out at £6 anyway. It's not telling you on the back anything really. And because the light's shining down, I can't see the I can't see it. I think my eyes have shot it. Too much drinking. Maybe. So, thinking about the beer wall, I'm hoping to run things down, possibly over the next month. I'm not going to buy next to nothing. And then I think when the well, we've got hopefully, because we still don't know. We don't know if we're going on holiday at the moment. We don't know if we're going to get. We've got 2 days booked at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but you know, with all these chuffing lockdowns, you just don't know. So you book things and you just don't know what's going off, and it's going to get to the situation where, do you even go on holiday next year? Because this fucking coronavirus is not going away anytime soon at the moment. I mean, look at India now, 47,000 deaths now they've overtook the UK. And you do wonder when it goes through the African nations, when it ravages them nations. Wow. You know, the world scientists need to get these vaccines up and running, tested, make sure they're safe, make sure they do what they're supposed to do, and get them out in the population, because we need to defeat this and defeat it as quick as we can for the world to get back on normal terms, or as normal as you can get. I mean, there are decisions in the world that need to be made by governments of this world, but will they do it? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. All about money and greed. How many politicians are that decent that they can, and that visionary that they can see that this is the way to do it? So an easygoing red wine with obviously dark fruits in the taste and aroma. For me, some nice tannins in there as well. Shut up and stop getting a cold. Makes you wonder if tannins also help you stop getting coronavirus, doesn't it? You know, there's so much. You look on the internet, there's so much out there. News that you either believe or you don't believe. But I mean, Russia, I suppose, they've got a vaccine, but then, you know, can you believe everything Russia come out with? No, you can't. So I've got to say, for a £1.99 can of wine, that's really nice. Obviously, a barbecue, you know, it's meant for barbecues, and you can see where it's coming from. It's absolutely running out of space. Yeah, really nice. 13 minutes. God, I can yak. Jesus Christ. And at the moment at work, I'm actually talking more now in the job than I've done in the whole time I've been there. And I'm glad that I've seen certain things recently, and I can see the future of that workplace, and I'm just hoping that Joseph, who's there at the moment, it's a good job for him, and as long as they treat him right, and I keep reiterating that to the managers, I says treat him right, he's a good bloke, he'll do you well. And it's a tough job he's got, sweeping loads of, you know, because on where I work the trees are ridiculous. There's fucking so many trees, all big trees, lots of branches, and you're trying to use a road sweeper to sweep it up. It's a shit job. I mean, I've been helping him for the last nearly 2 weeks now, blowing paths and picking out twigs, making the job easy, getting his job as easy as possible, knowing that I'm going anyway, so I don't really care about the place. But you know, you've got a reputation, and I don't want to leave them and say, well, he was a wanker towards the end, he didn't give a fuck. And no, I still give a fuck, but I don't like the way the job has been. And ooh, that a wasp. It says you can fuck off out. But yeah, I just hope for him it turns out to be the job that he wants. You know, it's close for a lot of people, and for me last year, being close to home was all I cared about. Doing gardening, being close to home. Now I've realised that no, I need to be doing the right type of gardening, and that's where we all ought to be. We want to be doing the right type of job, even if it means a little bit more travelling. And I'm not looking forward overly to the travelling aspects that I'm going to have to put up with. But you know, swings and roundabouts, isn't it? So I thoroughly enjoyed this. Oh, I haven't had a Primitivo since I brewed some from Love Brewing's, one of their Wineworks kits. It was their Primitivo kit. So, lovely wine, good nose, great taste, nice strength, and throughout hit the spot. Now I've got to hope I'm not too drunk, because I've got work to do. And as always, thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers. I bet that Wobby's gone. See you soon.